Warning, this video contains horrible driving from a millennial sim racer who never had to deal with the difficulty of a classic racing simulator. If you have a low tolerance for humor and or stupidity, you may want to look away for your well-being. Hey guys, how's it going? This is William March for Sim Racing Paddock, and let's take a look back in time. So, in front of me, we have the first title that was ever developed under the Papyrus banner, Indy 500. Now, for those of you who don't know, Papyrus actually is the predecessor to iRacing. So, basically, this is essentially where iRacing began. So, let's take a look. Epic MIDI music. Oh, the DOS music. Borderline painful. But man, this is true sim racing history, guys. So, let's get to behind the wheel. Hold on. Who drove this car to victory? I'm not sure. Let's, I don't think it was Rick Mears. I might be way off. I apologize if I offended any Indy drivers or Indy fans, but I just didn't know off the top of my head. So, this was a very bare bones DOS game. This was released in 1989. To put that in perspective, I was born in 1993. So, this game is older than I am. But this is commonly regarded to as one of the first racing simulations ever. And you can turn sound level, sound on, engine off. Will that turn on? Oh, okay, so it's all sounds on. Okay, so that's straightforward. So teams, you can either choose between March Cosworth, Lola Buick, or Penske Chevrolet. Let's go with Penske. Okay, car has default settings. What does that mean? Is there a way to modify the setup? Okay, so I did test earlier, and I can verify that the cars actually look different based on what you are driving with. And you can't see it because my face is sort of blocking it, but oh, as I just die, and see chunks of my car moving away. But yeah, so you can actually see the gear shifter move. Oh, I just got murdered by the AI. Let's get a new car. The graphics aren't actually horrible by 1989 standards. By 2017, they're abysmal. And, oh man, I overcooked it. Slow spin. Okay, we're good. We're good. But yeah, so this is retro, man. That engine note. This is the most painful engine note I've heard in a racing title. And I thought Gran Turismo sounds were bad. What's interesting, I was driving with the March Cosworth earlier on, and it seems like this car's faster. So I might actually need to start braking. Yeah, so the Penske is much faster. So let's get on the brake a bit, make it through the corner as that car passes me. Whoops. Find the balance. But yeah, so this was regarded to as one of the first actual PC simulations on the DOS platform. So this is truly one of the genesis points in sim racing for the PC. Papyrus would later release titles such as NASCAR Racing, IndyCar 1, which I actually own, and then they would move on to future endeavors, and as we all know, NASCAR Racing 2003 season was regarded to as one of the best NASCAR titles, period, and then eventually move on to iRacing, so they definitely have a legacy behind them, and it's insane thinking that Papyrus's legacy is almost spanning 30 years now. In 2019, this title is going to be 30 years old. So, man, sim racing history right here. Sure, there are other titles such as like the ones for pole position on the Atari and things like that, but this was true history where you could actually drive on your PC in a simulator environment. So, props to Papyrus for making this classic game. And oh my gosh, this is so difficult with the keyboard. I couldn't really get it working properly with a wheel. I'm currently using DOSBox to emulate this, so I'm not too well versed in DOSBox. Maybe I'll look into it more, see if I can get it working either with a gamepad or a wheel, as I'm getting... Oh, I was about to get past. You can see the cars in the mirrors, so nice touch there. Oh man, I can imagine you getting carpal tunnel doing a full 500-mile race with this, but oh man, this actually is pretty fun. I'm getting like a smooth, maybe 10-15 frames per second. Nowhere near 60, but oh yeah, this actually feels pretty good. As I get some oversteer actually out of turn 1. And in the wall in turn 2, I did not run the good line there, so that I sort of deserved. 220 miles an hour on the backstretch, 225. Off into the corner, understeer, and we're through the corner. In the wall, on the short shoot. Dang it. 180, 190, 200, and we're going fast. I'm gonna die in the race. Okay, so let's jump to the race session. I'm gonna purposefully start from the back. So, race. So you have the option to either do a 10-lap race with no yellow flags, no car damage, 30 laps, which includes yellow flags and no car damage. 60 is 150 miles, or the full 200. I'm not good, so I'm doing 10. And I'm left in the dust right now. Position 33 out of 33, so let's go Takuma Sato mode and pass 3 wide on the inside. Oh, this is so fast, and I'm in the car, oh, whoops. That's not off to a good start. Oh, he ran me, I'm in the wall. Takuma Sato part 2. Whoops. Oh man, props to the guys who actually raced with this back in the early 90s. I mean, oh gosh, this is almost painful for me. Because I've been spoiled. I didn't really get into sim racing until the late 90s, early 2000s, and then didn't get my first wheel until 2008 with the Logitech NASCAR wheel, which is a garbage wheel by today's standards, but oh man, miles better than driving on a keyboard. You guys, oh, now these simulators are seamlessly smooth. We're truly spoiled, guys. We have incredible simulations. And this is where it all started. I mean, you do have a lot of information being communicated. You do have to brake for the corners. You can wreck and total your car. So this is, oh, and yellow flag, or local yellow. It's not full course caution. And we're back green, but yeah, I'm not doing well. I'm channeling my I am channeling my inner Takuma Sato right now. Or, if you want to say, my inner Jimmy Punterino. But, oh my gosh, this is retro, guys. This is a lot of fun. And, this is technically abandonware, so if you want to try this out, I will provide a link below in the description, and you can check out DOSBox also, so you can try this for yourself, and hopefully you're a better driver than me. Okay, passing 2 cars on the front stretch. We're doing pretty well. Even though if this was real, like, iRacing, I'd be dead, and there was a car in the wall. I sort of panicked there. Well, okay, we're out of the corner all right. So we are up to 28th place. We've picked up 5 spots. 27th. Oh, I was going for that hole. That hole looked bigger than it was. Crazy slide! And we're back down to 30th. Whoops. Oh man, that hole looked so much bigger than I was. And oh man, look at that carnage. Okay, we're in 28th. So that must have been a bad pileup. And there's that car's destroyed. I think I'm going to be banned from future iterations of this race. But yeah, that engine note. Truly in the era before dedicated sound cards and stuff. My ears, they are bleeding. Just imagine if it was 500 laps of this. As I said before, props to the early 90s, late 80s sim racers who put up with this for the sake of realism. And that car was up in the high line. That did not go well. So yeah, I'm wondering if the 3 car and teams you have available are relative to difficulty as well, because this is so much faster than the other car. So that means you are going much faster. You actually have to slow down for the corners. In the other car, I was able to hold it wide open and actually make the corners all right, as I missed that car. Wreck avoidance on point right there. But yeah, so with that, you could hold it wide open through the track. So this is much faster. I was only going about 205 with the other car. Oh. I did not see that guy in my mirror. But yeah, I was only going about 205 with the previous car. And that, now I'm doing about 225. So I think that means that this is more difficulty per se. Yellow flag is out. Actually not caused by me, so that's at least a good thing. Okay, so we have about 3 laps to go, because I don't think we're going to gain our lap back. Yeah, we're 2 laps down now. Wow. We're just getting murdered here. Oh, those tires. And how the heck did I miss that white car there? So yeah, the track is littered with the corpses of once living, breathing drivers, virtual drivers, who have given their lives to be victims in a sim racing paddock video with abysmal track driving. But oh man, this is fun taking a look back in time and just seeing where sim racing began on the PC. I'm planning on highlighting some other titles in the near future, so let me know in the comments what you would like to see me take a look at in this retrospective series. I would love to hear your thoughts. What were some of your titles that you played growing up? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button down below as I wreck again. And help keep me on track, because it looks like I need all the help I can get. But, oh man, this is so much fun, guys. Thank you for watching, and for the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a great rest of your day. But, oh man, if I didn't wreck, I would have had enough time to cross the finish line as I was doing my send-off, and I'm wrecking again, and boom. So, just stick with me for this last couple seconds while I cross the line to a 23rd place finish. So, even though I've been wrecking like no tomorrow, it looks like I'm still gonna get a top 25. Oh, this is not my brightest moment, guys. And I apologize for any ear users that are bleeding out of their ears right now. I meant to say headphone users, but oh man, I'm just laughing so hard right now, it's just hard to think. Okay, so we finished 23rd. The rest of the field wrecked out, most likely because of me. Yikes. Okay, well, it's fun taking a look at history, but I don't think I'm cut out for 1989 sim racing. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a great rest of your day. As I... Whoops. I didn't do it?